would he then make some of these editing mistakes to actually end up in the final product? And that I thought to myself, hey, I do that all the time, even for the stuff that I think that I have gone through thoroughly. Like there are instances where he's showing some coupon codes where Ryan actually lies about that with regards to the one-time coupon codes, or he's claimed that Honey doesn't actually allow partnering stores to manipulate the coupons that the buyer receives or the discounts that should be applied. Like there were many such cases where Ryan Hudson was just doing a bunch of nitpicking, but there was one instance where I actually kind of agreed with him, and that was with regard to how Holly will be overriding affiliates, because it is a reference to the YouTube tech guy who used to work as a new affiliate manager, and he pointed out that while the feature did indeed override the LTT shortcuts from the search shortcut channel URL, which was an example that Jonathan used in his first Honey video, but they still got the commission, and he claimed that Megatag did admit quietly that he actually knew that, but didn't find it relevant to include in the video.
Laid bare.
It shows no evidence of the claim that his words.
Gosh, all I can think about is Diluc.
Fresh fruit, only at Quinn's Fruit.
We grew up together after all.
See, I've been a content creator for over 10 years, and when I was put in charge of New Age program, I wanted to make some positive changes for creators. A program
Some say the god of fate calls the outcome of every dice roll before it's even made.
affiliate program company to Planet How, which was
And that's why
and now
the secret to winning a lot of games is having that god on your side.
Your luck is amazing, Kaya.
Your turn. Give it another shot.
Fear not, O Crimson Dragonborn, for I, the Princess of Ertalang, have bestowed upon you the benediction of the midnight hour, and with it you shall surely smite this usurper.
Mein Fräulein means to say she's rooting for you in secret. Oh, and that you must, at all cost, defeat the one who snatched her limited edition card back.
The theft was caught, right? That doesn't make any sense. And plus, this didn't just apply to YouTube influencers. There were a crap ton of other store owners who also sued Honey.
I'm not too sure if that counts as good luck or bad.
And why would he even
Tis not
participate
but
in
the
this fight
perfidious
when he
machinations
hasn't
of fate?
been affiliated with the company for so long? Nobody has sued him. Now, I know that
Hey,
I'm
everyone!
doing a lot of preamble right now, but just as a final point,
Mr.
with regards to the
Honorary,
lawsuit especially,
I'm
which should have been getting a lot of things going.
It's
and
good
why
to
the
see
sale
you,
wanted-
Honorary Knight. Mein Fräulein is quite invested in the outcome of this match, so please allow me to extend greetings on her behalf.
Of course. But if you're out playing cards, how come you're not over at the Cat's Tail?
There's something about our horned friend over there that seems to frighten off little animals. Could be because he used to be a dragon. Normally, the animals just steer clear of him, but in the close confines of the Cat's Tail, let's just say the feline residents probably consider it their turf. And we all know how dangerous a cornered cat can be.
I just wanted to borrow one of their nests for a nap.
What are their nests?
Wait,
you mean a cat sofa?
Yeah, it's more comfortable for me. I can stretch out just the way I like. But it turns out the Black Cat and his minions are quite territorial. Luckily, Miss Diona helped smooth things over, and they finally agreed to let me use one. But, I only get to use it after dark.
Oh, Diona stepped in! You know, underneath it all, she really does like helping people.
The more likely reason is because Durin won't touch a drop of alcohol. As far as Diona's concerned, that pretty much makes them two peas in a pod. It's a shame, really. considering everything Mondstadt has to offer in that regard.
So essentially, what we're faced with was a company.
Mondstadt's alcoholic drinks are a bit too much for me to handle right now. But maybe someday.
There's no need to force it. Who says you have to drink just because you're in Mondstadt?
Yeah, it's just, I'd really like to make some more friends. So I need to learn how humans socialize. I guess alcohol is usually involved, though. But that's why I started learning how to play Genius Invocation TCG. It's also a kind of social activity, but it doesn't involve drinking. And I've been lucky enough to receive the guidance of the Prinzessin de Verurteilung herself.
Exactly! Who needs alcohol when you can make friends playing card games? Speaking of which, need any tips from the master over here? You'll wipe the floor with that opponent of yours. Paimon guarantees it.
Unfortunately, with the luck he's having, not even that legendary card master from Sumeru could turn things around at this point.
Yeah, that last roll wasn't great. But who knows? Maybe you'll have better luck next time?
He keeps getting the exact same roll over and over. This is the third time already.
Know that Apple is very stringent with including third-party applications and or code.
If there really is a god of fate, they could have cut this kid a bit of slack. Like, I don't know, make it possible for him to roll at least one other side of the dice?
I think I've lost.
Must even a dragonborn, sanctified by the power of benediction, succumb to fate's insidious snares?
Don't be sad, Durin. You'll definitely win the next round. You can even borrow Dodoko if you want. Mom says she brings good luck.
Thanks, Klee, but there's something more important I need to take care of now.
Oh, okay. So, the book's given us another hint, right?
Yep, and I think I've guessed where we're headed this time. Come on, follow me.
Not because I believe it's correct, but because I know they will have YouTube take this video down. It was only a small segment of the video, therefore I have made this decision quickly, under duress, and to proceed with this publication as quickly as possible. If PayPal thought this would stop me,
up and away!
Mistake.
I know that wasn't all here already, but a thing that I've been made keenly aware is the fact that content creators often speak about taking advice from the lawyers before saying something. It's not just a joke. There's another content creator that I hope to be able to cover this week called Dan Jordan, who has been kind of going after a lot of the supposed security hardware, and especially software from mainly data brokers in the United States. And in doing so, or in exposing all the bad practices, I'm pretty damn sure that he has been made keenly aware of not revealing...
Mind the wind!
So that he doesn't face insane lawsuits with companies like these. But yeah, a lot of them are making the lawyers work overtime to provide them cover for the shit practices. Enjoy the video. I don't trust money. I don't. Oh yeah, Markiplier. Don't trust it. They push so much advertising. They push so much advertising. And then people are getting money out of it, and then people are saving money out of it, and that makes sense, but the other part doesn't make sense, and then something's going on here. Where's all this money coming from? I have a feeling there's gonna, in like a couple years, there's gonna be a conspiracy.
PayPal's Honey Money saving browser extension is accused of scamming customers and YouTube creators.
The biggest YouTube scam has just been revealed.
The greatest scam in the history of...
In what sort of castle might a storybook dragon dwell?
It involves almost every high-profile creator...
The witch turned to a mighty dragon born upon the wind to seek her answer. From afar, she beheld a solitary castle, standing lonely beneath its wings, and wrote it into words. Its walls kept out the wind and rain, yet also cast a solemn shadow. Enveloped by their shade, the story's boughs were lulled into a torpid slumber and reached no further skyward.
So that's the clue. I think we're meant to find a place where dragons live, and This time, in the real world. I asked around, and it just so happens that there's a place like that in Mondstadt.
Yep, that checks out.
But I'm using that.
I've heard that the dragon here is called Dvalin, and that he's a magnificent creature. I hope I get the chance to meet him.
When they themselves get tricked into selling a product that they actually thought was good.
Wait a second. Do you think having the two of them meet is the best idea? You know, considering everything that happened in the past.
They've also been lying to consumers.
They are clearly not giving the best coupon codes and discounts to users.
If you have downloaded Honey, I do recommend removing it from your browser.
I do think that this investigation for Megalag will lead to a huge class action lawsuit against Honey.
So on behalf of creators everywhere, I have filed a class action lawsuit.
We're suing PayPal and Honey. Gamers Access is the lead plaintiff in a class action complaint filed against PayPal and its property, Honey.
Oh boy.
Well, it's safe to say PayPal's lawyers love my last video. But don't worry, PayPal, you know what they say. All press is good press, right?
Right. Lemonade.
Releasing part 1 of my investigation, Honey has lost over 6 million users. Google has changed their policies for browser extensions, blocking Honey from claiming undeserved commissions.
How would we even explain everything to him? Well, if we do run into Dvalin, it should turn out okay with us here at least.
Is something wrong?
Nope. Let's go!
Hey, Honey. You want some lemonade?
Yikes. Maybe not then. And unfortunately for PayPal, I suspect more lawsuits will be filed following the release of this video. Why? Well, you see, besides lying to consumers and stealing from influencers, Honey is also causing serious harm to small businesses. So much so that I believe brands have likely suffered millions of dollars in damages. That's not all. In this video, you're also going to learn how Honey was collecting and sharing data and how they, in my opinion,
Right. I'm gonna wait!
But I have the receipts. I've reviewed internal data, Honey's source code, their pitch deck to investors, disturbing emails between Honey and small businesses. I've reviewed interviews, and much, much more. You're about to get insights into one of the most scummy, predatory I've ever seen. We'll also find out why my investigation has triggered multiple class action lawsuits against other corporate giants.
Come here, you little rascal!
Conclusions expressed in the series, in my opinion, I've gathered to be shared throughout. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 2 of the Honey Trap.
Yeah, the Honey Trap.
There were many moments throughout this investigation where about Honey's dirty business model. They were claiming the credit for sales they had earned, poaching the affiliate commissions from content creators, and they were intentionally withholding discounts from users for their own financial gain, rendering the entire value behind a good product a lie. Kind of hard to believe it could get much worse than that, but unfortunately,
Always does.
I realized this reoccurring anomaly. You see, in most cases, when Honey popped up at checkout and I could apply coupons, a discrete tab would open in the top left corner of my browser. That's Honey injecting a simulated referral, attempting to claim the credit for sale. But here's where things got weird. Every once in a while, I'd come across a store where, after clicking upon coupons, Honey wouldn't. So why not?
So, this is where Dvalin lives?
The same anomaly on multiple websites.
So it wasn't scalping from specific sites? No, because we know that that's not true. Honey claims to have a certain amount of people affiliated with it, which doesn't actually
Right into the
make
middle of
sense
a
because
raging
there's
storm.
no- if you actually check
If you're
the
afraid of getting
site,
blown
I
away,
did find
Paimon,
out
you can
that
always
this,
hang onto my
this
sleeve.
documentary. So the end goal
This
is
isn't
also
Paimon's
very
first rodeo.
Stranger,
Come on,
this would
let's get going.
I was generally finding better deals. So, for the longest time, I was only using some on websites that had agreed to partner with them. But I couldn't have been more wrong. And I realized this after stumbling across a post on Shopify's community forum, where a store owner was linking their coupon codes. And as I read through the replies,
The little dragon grew with each passing day, and the story witch, who loved him dearly, built him a big, beautiful castle. Yet in the end, she herself succumbed to time's merciless march, setting forth on a journey to a place beyond even the stars. All of a sudden, the little dragon found himself alone. He tried leaving the castle to make some new friends. But already, he had grown the claws and scales of an evil dragon, just as the prophecy had foretold. Afraid he might hurt someone, the gentle little dragon hid within the castle his mother had built, and came forth no more.
Huh! Looks like we're back in the story world. And from the sounds of it, this chapter must be about Simulanka, right?
Yeah, like the fairy from the Forest of Blessings, the king of Constellation Metropole, that cat lady who turns into a box.
Ah, yep. That will be Nilu, Navia, and Kirara.
Oh, and there's Hat Guy, too. Only lately, whenever I see Hat Guy, I get this strange feeling.
What kind of feeling?
It's like there's something on his mind. He hasn't told me what it is, but I can sense it all the same.
Well, he's always been kind of broody.
I guess I should focus on fulfilling my mother's final wish for now, though.
Yeah, we should get started on this chapter. So, let's track you down and free you from fate's curse once again.
That day, a small band of adventurers suddenly arrived beneath the castle walls. They promised to help the little dragon cast off the curse of fate. Yet as they stood beneath the castle walls, it appeared they had no idea how to even begin.
Hey! Instead of making fun of us, how about giving us a hint?
The little dragon had shut himself inside the tall tower at the castle's center. Anyone who wished to reach him must traverse the barriers that wall off his heart, for there is no other way.
Looks like we're in for another long one.
Let me try something.
Ooh, do you have an idea?
If that little dragon in the tower used to be me, then surely I'd know how he shuts people out better than anyone. Come on, follow me. That telescope. I've seen magical tools like that before. It should come in handy. We can get past the obstacles ahead by using these blocks to jump upwards. Devouring claw! Watch out! The story has only just begun! Leave it to me!
This place is like a maze. How are we supposed to get through?
We'll just have to check each spot. Huh? 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 Lightning slash! We should be able to use this block somewhere.
Looks like this telescope is missing some blocks.
Oh. Let's try the one we just picked up.
Still not enough. Guess we'll have to keep searching.
Should they continue towards the tower, or plunge into the shadows to rescue those in need? A difficult dilemma indeed.
The path to the tower is up ahead. We better stick with Durin. It's so dark here.
Hey, there's a fire over there. Let's go check it out.
Wait, is that?
A little pixie that can fly. Are you here to help the dragon break his curse too?
Oh, what's this? More brave adventurers bold enough to set foot in this castle? Come, join the ranks of your liege's guard.
Nilu and Navia!
Nilu? No. I'm a flying squirrel fairy.
And I'm a giraffe king. Not this Navia you speak of.
That's right. Oh, and don't forget Catbox Lady.
Are you friend or foe? Friend! Definitely friend, Miss, Catbox Lady? Yeah, Similanka is a big part of Durin's story. So, guess it's no surprise the people we were with there would make an appearance.
Okay, I think I get it now. Flying Squirrel Fairy, Giraffe King, Catbox Lady, please follow me.
The shadows cast from the high walls of the tower were manifestations of the dragon's loneliness, barring the path of any visitor who wished to be his friend. The group of brave creatures sought to aid the little dragon in lifting his curse, yet without light to lead the way, the group was trapped, waiting on a miracle.
Huh. These shadows are blocking our path. It seems like the little dragon is afraid to meet us.
If only we had more firelight. But you three don't seem to fear these shadows. Why?
Because I carry more than enough firelight for all of us. Besides, even though we're here to complete the story, who says it can't look a little different this time? Before I met you all, I was so sure I'd never make a single friend. I pushed away anyone who tried to get close, until some kind of miracle brought you to me. This time, allow me to return the favor.
I'm not sure I followed all that, but you want to help the little dragon break his curse too, right?
Yes, so please, come with me.
Story Dragon, just calm down!
Stay back! I don't want to hurt you.
Loneliness and fear had built a cage around his heart, shutting out all who would look upon him. And thus, all the adventurers could see was his shadow.
Don't worry, we can help you!
Don't come any closer!
And that was the last the little dragon spoke.
How are we supposed to persuade him if he won't even talk to us?
If you can still hear me, please listen to what I have to say. Your claws and scales aren't some kind of inescapable curse, you know? You'll overcome it one day and make lots of new friends. I'm sure you think I'm lying. After all, no matter how many times you've tried to break it, nothing's ever worked. But this time is different. I brought your friends here to see you.
Oh, what did you say?
Hi, little dragon. I'm the Flying Squirrel Fairy, and I'm here to help you lift your curse. Will you talk to me?
And I'm the Giraffe King. Don't be afraid, little one. We're not afraid of you.
I'm just a cat in a box, but I'd very much like to be your friend too.
These are my friends?
Yeah, they're your friends in the future you've been trying to avoid. I can promise you that. They're reaching out, so you just have to ask yourself one question. Do you accept?
After a long silence, heavy footsteps echoed from the tower's shadows, but still, the one who made them refused to step forward. Though the cage to his heart had been unlocked, the little dragon remained ashamed of his claws and scales.
How can I face my friends like this?
Don't worry, little dragon. We're gonna offer up our blessings and make a wish to the goddess of fate to release you from your curse.
Yeah, just
Make a wish to the goddess of fate?
At that moment, the Merry Witch made her entrance.
Hello, little one. Don't be afraid. With the blessings of your friends, your wish shall be granted.
Alice? Wait, you're the Merry Witch from the story?
Correct. It is I, the Merry Witch, creator goddess of this realm. And it just so happens the goddess of fate is none other than my dear friend, the Story Witch. I'm here to make good on my promise to lend her my second strongest spell. With this spell, she'll have the power to create an entire world. So naturally, granting your wish won't be a problem. Provided, of course, you receive your friend's blessings. But before we proceed, I must check something on her behalf. Little dragon, do you accept this blessing?
I want to be your friend. So if you're offering, then yes, I would love to have your blessings.
Were it not for the adventurer's blessings, this tale might have ended long ago. Thanks to them, another ending was now possible. Yet in that moment, they did not know if this blessing was truly a gift or just another trial in disguise.
What? You didn't say a word when we actually needed a clue, but now at a critical moment like this, you turn up and start playing mind games?
Another trial. Ha, that actually sounds about right. Be it the fictional problems of Simulanka or unavoidable conflicts in the real world, if you think about it, that's what they've been all along. But if it wasn't for those trials, I never would have met any of you. So, despite all that, I'd still like to give my blessings.
That's the spirit! Come on, Durin! Let's help you make your wish come true again!
On behalf of both my past and present selves, thank you, my friends.
Fortunately, a brave band of adventurers heard tell of the little dragon's story. Determined to lift his curse, they fought their way through countless trials. To help him, they offered up their blessings and made a wish to the goddess of fate. At last, their wish was granted. Shaking off his scales, the little dragon stepped out of the tower's gloom. But his time in the world beyond the castle would soon teach him this gift would bring blessings and trials of its own. And as far as the little dragon was concerned, the tricks of fate had just begun.
Because there was really no way to figure out how to attribute any successes or failures.
Because as soon as a code becomes used by one person...
So, Durin's wish came true, just like it did before.
If this story was written by my mother, then surely that was the last chapter we just completed.
Oh yeah! So, in other words, we finished it! Looks like that's a wrap on Alice's task, and there's even some ink to spare. Guess we'll have to wait for her to make contact, like she said.
So, my mother's final story has finally come to a close.
Sounds like you're a little sad to see it end.
Back when I was still living in Simulanka, I was always under the illusion that my mother had never truly left. Every day I spent immersed in that world. It felt like she was right there by my side, still reading me bedtime stories. But now...
Durin! That's right! And you've got so many other friends waiting for you back in Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, after all that flying around, Paimon's starting to feel hungry again. So, why don't we head back to Mondstadt? Perfect excuse for a big meal with the rest of the gang. Now that you've fulfilled your mom's final wish, a little celebration seems in order, right?
It's just a pity we never got to see that big, beautiful dragon.
You were really looking forward to meeting him, huh? He might not be here all the time, but Paimon's sure you'll get a chance at some point.
All right, no worries. Anyway, since this feast is to celebrate me fulfilling my mother's final wish, I guess it should be my little treat. Pretty sure that's how humans do it, right?
Nuh-uh. This one's on the Traveler and Paimon. Celebrating each other's achievements is what friends are for.
Honestly, when it comes to who treats who, human rules are so complicated.
See? He wants to be friends with you too.
Vor allem, man hört ihn ja nicht mal, weil er ist ja der Drache des Windes. Er kann die Lautstärke alles manipulieren. Also er kann direkt hinter dir auftauchen und dich fressen, ohne dass es mitkriegst.
Excuse me, come again.
Eine gruselige Worteinheit.
But the moment hasn't come. At least not yet. In any case, the story should have a better ending this time, don't you think?
Now, it is a long email chain, so I'm not going to read the entire thing, but you're welcome to pause to read the bits I skim over. Please remove us from your app. You've scraped a private friends and family code from our checkout and put it on the platform for others to use. We've lost a bunch of revenue. 4 days later, Honey responds with, "Hi Chip, thanks for reaching out. Honey supports over 40,000 stores online, and we always prioritize protecting the Honey experience for users by supporting available stores."
Feels like we were gone for ages. Hopefully, everyone's still here.
So, your adventure was a success, huh? Want to grab a drink to celebrate?
Absolutely not. No booze allowed.
We'd love to discuss how we can work more closely and partner with your brand. Chip replies the same day.
Mr. Honorary Knight, Durin, I want to hear all about your big adventure.
With the sales pitch not going to plan, Honey brings in their global partnerships manager, Kelly Rodick, who explains to Chip that his lead code...
We're gonna order a big meal for everybody first. We'll talk while we eat.
Wait. I'm jumping in here. My name is Kelly. I work for the partnership team here at Honey, blah, blah, blah. First, there has been a misunderstanding. As always, the marketing word here.
Excuse me. Did I hear you call him Durin just now? But wasn't Durin the evil dragon that fell on Dragonspine?
For me to coupon and user-generated codes, which we've just seen is not true.
No surprises there. She completely ignores his request to be removed from the platform, only offering to remove the leaked employee discount. Chip replies the same day. A friends and family code was listed on your site. That was an internal code meant for a small group of people that was never published anywhere. A whole site can't be removed from your app. Honey only responds a week later, confirming they removed the employee discount, but again, completely ignores Chip's request.
Should you choose to run any private code in the future, feel free to send us the code in advance. They don't want to work with you.
Come on, miss. This Durin isn't that evil dragon from Dragonspine. Albedo said... well, it was kind of confusing. But anyway, it's super cool.
Discount code. Hi, please remove from your app. That is a private code behind a private login.
Oh, is this your first time meeting him, Marjorie? No wonder you're getting him confused.
Is helping our business. Honey responds confirming they removed the code, but instead of taking responsibility, they tried...
Yeah, they go to the same corporate spiel again.
Still, even if you hadn't met him yet, shouldn't you have heard about him at the very least? At this point, pretty much the whole city has.
Confirming this code was added via a user-generated code functionality, which again, a person likely didn't even agree to that, and still scraped it.
Why is everyone...
And used the code nonetheless.
So, what exactly is his connection with the evil dragon?
His employees might be responsible for sharing the code with Honey, but given what we know about their system, I'm willing to bet Honey were responsible for the leak, not Chip's employees. Honey then suggests that Chip creates single-use codes for each and every employee, essentially making it his responsibility to fix a problem they created in the first place. I would be fuming if this were my business. 2 months later, and another private code gets leaked. And once again, Chip asks to be completely removed from the platform. And this time, Honey finally addresses the question. We proudly host a
Wait,
consistent shopping experience
but
for
those
all
horns on his head.
on our shopping tools.
Surely he's not a...
Not disable Honey for individual stores, and never have. Never have.
Excuse me. We deemed the code in question to be publicly available because by running a quick Google search for made in coupon code, we were able to locate the code by clicking...
Did everyone just forget about Durin?
The search results.
No, that can't be.
I've seen gaslighting. This is a bold, short king called Krillin using
The tricks of fate had just begun.
Individual stores, and never have. Never have, huh? Well, that's interesting, because it just so happens that Andrew from Truger Texture Supply also...
Watch out!
No one got hurt. Did they?
Durin! Durin!
Just what, 2 months earlier? And they can't do that again?
Andrew's store just one chip that Honey had never removed from the store before. Honey clearly has the capability to remove stores. They just choose to enforce that decision.
I just had Barbara check him over. He's not badly hurt, but he seems to have burned through a lot of energy fending off some kind of dangerous power. He'll need some time to rest before he wakes up.
So, can someone explain what's going on here?
It seems like, aside from Durin's close acquaintances, the people of Mondstadt have forgotten everything about him.
How could that even happen?
Worse still, the abyssal power within him is showing signs of extreme instability. Could be a separate issue, though. I'm not sure.
So I think merchants tend to feel a little bit as though they're being blackmailed or extorted, you know, because you join the affiliate program and then you have to pay that coupon extension company every time somebody uses a code. And you're doing that in order to have them not share your code.
I mean, this is going to be one of the most f***ed up business models I have ever seen.
If the abyssal power inside him spirals out of control, Mondstadt will be in grave danger.
Just think about it. Imagine one day deciding to start your own business.
I completely agree.
Money and invested it all into this one big
All right then. As acting Grand Master, I'll send a letter requesting Albedo's immediate return. Until then, the Knights will watch over Durin.
That's pretty much all we can do right now.
Also, allow me to look after this book for now. If you need to consult it, just drop by my office.
They refuse.
Do you think the book might have something to do with what's happening? It's just weird that Alice still hasn't contacted us. Maybe we should head back inside the book and take another look.
Italian mafia method of, you gotta store so that we can repair it. And if you're not willing to take our deal, we'll do every single day and break that window. But you must pay us so that we can go on the window for you. That's mafia mentality. That's extortion.
A lot more sense now, doesn't it? It makes sense why they dragged 146,000 stores onto their platform and kept quiet about it. Because by doing so, they wedged themselves between those stores and their customers, disrupting, interfering, and ultimately taking control over their coupon strategies. And the only way for those stores to regain some of that control is by paying honey. And I mean, why else would any of these stores partner with and pay honey if they're already on the platform for free? The answer is simple. Stores don't pay for inclusion, they pay for exclusion, for damage control. It makes sense. Now, to be clear, I'm not suggesting that all of Honey's 35,000 partnered stores were coerced to join their platform. I'm sure many signed up willingly. After all, Honey does offer a cashback program which some stores genuinely like to offer users. And just look at the glowing case studies on Honey's website. Some of the numbers they throw around make partnering with Honey look like an absolute no-brainer. Increased average order value, reduced cart abandonment, that's music to the ears of any e-commerce store. And of course, if the benefits were truly as good as they say, you'd expect brands who partner with Honey never look back, right? Well, here's a little statistic Honey doesn't tend to see, and it's from their own data. This right here is a list of stores that, at some point, tried a partnership with Honey, then decided, yeah, no thanks, and ended the partnership. There's 15,000 of them. That's 15,000 brands that, at some point, were partnered with Honey, but no longer are. And this.
So that's half of the 30,000 that they advertise for. Oh yeah, your business practices suck. We don't want to work with you anymore. But you have to pay us to leave.
Data I have access to. The actual number is potentially a lot higher. It says a lot more about the value Honey can bring to businesses than any of their case studies. Given everything we've uncovered about Honey so far, it really makes you wonder, why on earth would a Fortune 500 company like PayPal send $4 billion to buying this company? Sure,
oh, here we go, the CEO.
But still, it's a lot of money. To put that price tag into perspective, the platform you're watching this on, YouTube, was
oh my god, he's right.
acquired for just $1.6 billion. Combine that with the acquisitions of Instagram and Twitch, and it still equates to less than what PayPal paid for Honey, a coupon browser extension. What?
That is insane. Okay, I know. On one end, I'm gonna say immediately, Peter Thiel wants to collect all of your data. Palantir, Nvidia is now creating all of the hardware and software for them to be able to scrape more of your data. But the good question will remain with regards to the CEO joining that battle. Because he decided to jump into the discussion, despite the fact that he sold the company a long time ago. The question here is, was Honey already doing this before he sold the company? Because perhaps this is a guy who just wants to protect his baby. He thinks to himself, no, this is not what the app I created was intended for. We've seen a lot of people doing that in the past, right? Who's the guy who made Twitter? Yeah, I'm aware that it wasn't a single person job. The face of Twitter used to be Jack Dorsey. Can you imagine him now? I know that Twitter was already a hellscape.
You might want to get a guide.
Even more hellish after the takeover by Elon Musk. But can you imagine him right now just seeing how the site feature, naked women back and forth there, now freaking CSAT generated on a daily. So perhaps he was trying to protect his property. But obviously, that doesn't hold any water anymore.
Honey brought more to the table for PayPal than its ability to churn out mountains of cash. He also had 17 million users with turns out,
come take a look.
in the last
There will
episode how I
definitely
said,
be something
if a
that can.
product's free, it's likely you're the product.
Moon pie.
You see, while Honey was handing out bottom began warning users that honey was a security risk.
When Amazon tells you, when the Bezos company tells you that, hey, you know what, this is too much, then you know it's bad.
Honey tracks your privacy behavior, collects data like your order history and items saved, and can read and change any of your data on any website you visit. They even recommended uninstalling the extension. That was somewhat surprising to me, given how much Honey played into the whole "you can trust us with your data."
Does Honey sell user data?
No. Prompted me to investigate Honey's data collection practices. Unsurprisingly, at this point, pretty darn concerned. Curiously, the first thing I noticed when auditing Honey's website was that they explicitly assured users that, hey,
Jules from
Be
the
safe.
US.
May the animal Archon protect you.
Of course, it's always bullshit up top of bullshit. It is so sad that we can't do a single thing these days without having somebody out there trying to sell us out.
How we share your data. Excuse me? Red flag number 1. Now, this privacy policy was packed with vague language when it came to what data they were collecting and how they were sharing it. So I dug deeper and came across this incredible investigation by a German non-profit called Data Quest, who advocate for data privacy online.
And here's the thing, in Europe, we can always tell us how and when our data is taken.
Try something new!
I don't know if it's possible to do that in the US. I think that there are programs for that, but they're likely going to cost you something. But we can file sent to us.
They dug into Honey's data collection practices by submitting what's known as a GDPR access request. For those unfamiliar, under European law, anyone living in Europe can ask a company, no matter where it's located, for a copy of all personal data. It's included the members, India and Malta, both Honey users, each submitted a GDPR request. Their data revealed that Honey was systematically tracking their browsing activity across every website to be an online store. They also collect timestamps, unique user IDs, device IDs, operating system info, application details, and all URLs visitor. Now, data requests showed that from these logs alone, Honey could infer some incredibly personal insights about a user. Here are just a few examples of collected in 2020. Honey could see that on February 13th at 2:57 p.m., Benny Fix-It guide on how to swap the DVD lens on a Nintendo Wii. They could see that Benny